Alright, in this video, we're going to look at an alternative to using the program that I made. Now, I made it specifically for bioinformatics, but there are programs that can come close to what I did, and that they're better than a regular, whatever you want to call it, notepad or WordPad or whatever you're using. And the best one that I found that can be used with bioinformatics is Notepad++, and you can download this. So if you notice up here, the place is go to notepad-plus-plus.org, and you can download and install this on your computer. And I'm going to go over how to use it as a bioinformatics tool. As you can see, I have opened a FASTA file here with 3 FASTAs in it. And I want to make sure you look at this and see that you click here, and basically you can search for wherever the cursor is after or before the cursor, or you can search everything. But let's kind of take a look at it. So I'm going to go to advanced search or advanced find or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to advanced search. Now mine will react a little bit different than yours, but with your advanced search, if you turn on something called regular expressions, you may have to click a button to turn on regular expressions, but they should work. Now see, I have match case, that means capital or small, so I'm matching whatever I write in, and then I'm also clicking on regular expressions. You may or may not have to type that in. So let's first, before I do anything else, let's just say we're searching for something like a data box. And so I'm going to search for TAT, and it's going to find all the TATs in this sequence. Okay, so I'm going to search, and here it shows you the line numbers, and it gives you those lines. So on line 3 we have a TAT over here. So line 3, and yes, there's a TAT right there. So this is showing the individual lines, and it gives you a yellow printout. Up here it's going to be gray and hard to see, but you can find it. Okay, so that's easy and that's great. A regular search tool on Notepad will do that for you. What's special about this one? Well, what's special about this one is that thing I called regular expressions. So of course we can search for TAT here, but now I'm going to search for TA A star T. Alright, now what this is going to do is it's going to make the one with the star after it optional. So it's going to give me all the TATs, but it's also going to give me all the TAATs. So we can search for that, and here, I've already searched for that one, so it'll give it to me. Let's see. New search, here we go. So I'm going to do TAA star, alright, and then we search, and so it gives me the TATs first, and then it should give me lists of TAATs. And did it do that? Well, there may not be any TAATs, and in fact I don't believe there are. So let's go to my next search, and let's do T star T. Okay, now it's going to give me the TATs, but it's also going to give me the TTs. In other words, that A is optional. So it's going to give me the TTs, and it's going to be the TATs. So here are all the TTs, and then now it starts showing me the TATs. So there are a lot more TTs than there are TATs. Here's a TAT on 14. And you can, as you can see, here's how you would do that sort of search. Now, a more complicated one is this. You could put 2 of them in here, and it's T and T are the only 2 that have to be there, but you could put an A or a C in between. So you can search for that one, and when you do, though, it includes multiple. So see how it's T, C, 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 T? So in other words, it means 2 T's with nothing but C in between. So it could be 1 C or two T's with nothing but A's and C's in between. So this really doesn't quite mean just one, it means many. So it can be any number of A's and T's in between them. So here's a T A C C C T. So in other words, you have a T here and a T here, and then in between them you can have any number of A's and C's in any order between them. I do believe A has to come first, though. Yes, A has to come first if you draw it that way. Alright, so that can be useful when searching for something. Alright, I don't see a C and then an A. Right, it has to be, yes, the A's have to come first. Now you can do something else. Alright, you can put them in brackets. Alright, so here I have A or C, so now it won't search for A's and T's, it'll be one or the other. So it's T with all C's in between, or T with all A's in between, or with nothing, as you can see here. Alright, now you could take the star off. Let me do search. So T, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put brackets here, and I'm going to put AC in brackets between them, and I'm going to search, and now you get T or C. Alright, so this might help, so I'll get the A or C. So I get two T's with an A or C, so I can put A or C. So if I'm searching and I really want to know if it's got, so here's a new search, and I'm going to say, okay, I don't care here, I want A, C, G, or T between two T's, and let's say I want to do this again, and again I want to put A, C, G, or T. Okay, so the brackets kind of mean or. Alright, and so anything on either side of two T's, I'm going to get a bunch of stuff here, but I get two T's and I can put anything around them, and I get all of these. So you would have to come up with your own search pattern. You have to practice this. But brackets and stars are usually good for the kind of work we do. You can learn more about regular expressions online. If you type in regular expressions, you can learn more about it. But usually brackets and stars are the two that you need for doing regular expressions. And this also works on my app as well, so you can do these same kind of searches on my app. But if you have to use something, I suggest using this to help you find things in if you can't get my app to work, this is the best one. All right, and hopefully this will be good enough. You don't get exactly, though it does give you a number of characters. So if you go find it up here, say line 26, of course, let's see if we can get that one. There it goes. See how I double clicked here and it highlighted the one I want? Well, we know that's line 26. All right, and if I click on this and I put the cursor there, I believe it tells me line 26, 40th column. So luckily with FastA's you can calculate that location pretty easy by knowing that if it's a good FastA, you can calculate 70 lines, so multiply it by 70, and then figure out that, oh, I am where? I am at so many characters over 30, yeah. Let's see how you do this. Line 26, column 40, so I am at position 40 and 26 times 7. So, well, you might have to take off the entry line. So maybe if I am in column 26, you would take one off for that description line with the greater than sign here. Take one line off for that, so it'd be 25 times 70 plus 40 would be your location there. So this is a way you can also use it to find the location of your sequence. Now here, of course, I've got 3 sequences in here, so it's not going to work correctly, but if you were up here looking for something, you'd go, oh, okay, maybe, and you got to make sure they're all 70. So you could go 70, so line 4 would be 3 times 70, which would be 210 plus whatever column number it would be, 10, and that would be 220 would be your location. something like that. So, okay, I just wanted to show you this to you as an option so you can go download Notepad++ if you can't get my app to work. I think Notepad++ would help you. It gives you line numbers, it gives you all kinds of things to help you find things that are just a little bit easier to do than if you just have a regular word processor, and it seems to work pretty well. A lot of people in bioinformatics use this particular program to do annotation like we're doing. And try some of these tricks, work with it. The parentheses and the stars help. And it will work with my program if you do get my program to work. I know someone has already emailed me that the program they downloaded, my program, did not work on their computer. Please let me know if it's working on your computer, or if it's not. Like I said, I have one person saying no. If you did get it to work, please email me and tell me that it does work. I have no idea. It works on my Windows computer, but I compiled it on that computer, so that means, of course, it works on that one. I don't know if it's going to work on yours. It would be nice if at least one person in your group could get it to work on their computer, especially with the different colors. It really does make it easier to use than something like this even. This is much better than your regular notepad, but mine was designed to do exactly what we're doing, and you can use these regular expressions in mine as well. All right.